Still rolled better than me.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh,
good.
I'm so glad this is the thing I roll well on. We got the two ends of the spectrum here.
And she kind of...
Serve at your hand, but I know everything about this game.
So Sula, how are you investigating this tunnel? Let me ask you that. How are you investigating?
I'm watching Sean kick frantically at the walls and be like, "Yo, kick there."
So you're watching Sean. You're watching Sean, and you're noticing like the way the dirt sticks to his feet and things as he's kicking it. And you look over at the pipes and the pieces of metal and stuff, and you're like, and you're thinking to yourself, dirt. When dirt dries out, it kind of changes color, like it, as the moisture leaves and so forth. And you're like, oh, this is like a recent tunnel. This is, somebody's been digging on this within maybe, the last few days. So this is not like anything new. This would have been something that like these cultists or whatever probably would have started making. Maybe they're trying to dig their way out.
Why didn't they just go up the stairs?
They didn't. Well, the one staircase is collapsed, and they didn't know about the one that you came through.
Well, that's
Zula, is this the elf cape we've been looking for?
I don't think so. This doesn't look like a gate.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be
it's pretty gaping to me.
There was supposed to be like a lot of gapes in a circle. Like a choose your own
it's kind of
adventure
a
kind of
circle.
thing.
Maybe it's a big gape instead of a lot of gapes.
Oh, they combined their gapes.
It's a mega gape.
By our gapes combined, we are whole. That'd be HOLE. Okay.
With our gapes combined,
we could be a hula hoop.
Well, let's pack it and go home. We found it.
Good job. I'm
Perfect.
gonna go high five the end of this gape, and then I'm good to go.
I mean, there is a whole southern wing you've not checked out.
I was gonna say that's where I was moseying because there's more doorways.
Okay.
Right.
Let's
Zarf
go.
and
No, don't
Pip are
go
like,
that way.
"Thank you very
Not
much
for any reason that I actually know in character, but don't go that way.
for your help. We do appreciate it. But we're gonna just start cleaning up and getting the smell of monkeys out of here and boggards.
Okay. Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Come back and say hi.
Mr. Hands wants to say bye too. Good to go.
Oh yeah, don't you have a bug in your ear too?
Oh yeah. What's that?
Some like three-legged something.
Wasn't it Richard?
Richard, my
All right,
bug
hang
here.
on. You're in a room. I'll give you a description.
Give him some
All right.
respect. It's Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Nixon. You can tell me all your secrets, Mr. Nixon. No recorder required.
And let me move the token for the people watching.
I caught it. Well, no, I didn't.
They're
Are we
they're all
supposed to be watching?
to the right, in the lower right there, Sean. You're like, where did everyone go? All right, so.
Bye-bye.
All right, so this is similar to the room on the other side, because there's like the door in the middle that there was the tiny figure that was screaming at you that you just shut the door on. So this is similar to the room that was on the other side. Again, there's artwork and things like that here, but it's all in pretty bad shape. There's not another picture made by a relation of Alec, but that is what you see in here. And there is a door to the east.
Let's open up the first door on the short wall.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
appears.
close it.
Okay.
It appears. Pan, you open the door and it leads to that room where the little figure was in.
Immediately close it.
I figured, yeah.
A little demon doll thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably gonna have to go in that room at some point.
Eventually, but until we run out of other rooms to go into.
Okay.
I've got Dabra's 6.
Thank you. I know you always have my back.
I'm literally walking backwards into her.
Is butt to butt.
Ooh, what's this room?
All right, so this room, before you get too far, you see there's toppled armor racks scattered throughout this wide room, as well as anvils, hammers, tool sets, and other supplies that were once used to repair the Hell Knight's iconic armor.
Ooh.
Abra, are there any loots in here?
Are there any loots in here?
I don't know. Are you looking around?
I can look around. I will look around. I'm very good at looking around.
You are very good at looking around. You're so good at looking around that you're like looking around. You're like, huh? Yeah. Then you're like, wait a minute. That area looks kind of shimmery, squarish, and goopy, and very big.
Very deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Abra, are there any flutes in there?
There's a Jello cube.
I like Jello.
I don't think it's edible though.
Oh, not with that attitude.
I mean, I know you'll try just about anything, my dude, but
It is fun watching it jiggle.
Now, Dabra,
jiggles.
you did roll,
Go slap it.
roll high enough that part of what tipped you off is that you were kind of, because you're lower to the ground and stuff, you had seen something. You saw like maybe, some bones that had looked like they were maybe floating in the air a little bit. And that was, you're like, huh. And then you kind of like, as you looked more, you noticed that there also appears to be like an axe in there as well, like in the goo.
does it make more sense at a 45-degree angle?
No, it still looks like a big cube of goo, of clear goo.
I dare you to slap it.
Can I shoot it?
You can certainly attempt to do so.
I can certainly attempt to do so. I don't like that you specify that I'm attempting to do
I
so.
double dog dare you to slap it.
Well, why don't we just throw a thing at it and see what happens?
Wait, here, let me...
We want to see it jiggle. You gotta slap it to see it
Target.
jiggle.
You can throw something at it.
Sula, you clearly don't know anything about gaping elves.
Does 13 hits
fair.
it?
Yes, it does.
That's
Go
fair.
ahead and roll your damage.
Damage. Damage. Gets 2 damage.
Okay. It appears to do some damage. Like your arrow hits, and there's like it kind of penetrates in, and you see the arrow shaft just like start to sizzle and like dissolve. There's like a little,
sense.
but there's like a little. You can almost make out like maybe there's a little slit in it from the arrowhead piercing through.
So it's spicy jello.
It's spicy jello.
Go ahead and reload then.
But with that, we're gonna go into some initiative, just because that's how things happen.
Ripple
Oh,
dog
gosh.
dare you.
I'm gonna go bite it.
I think if you just click on your yeah, there we go. All right. And there we go. All right.
I do good. I actually did good.
You did. All right, so Sean, you are up first.
I don't think Sula's rolled yet.
What you doing there, someone? Roll some dice.
You're muted.
Man, my computer's been stupid. Fucking.
You want me to edge in?
Could you please?
Absolutely.
Refreshing, and it's being a jerk.
No worries, that happens.
I'm gonna go on mute for like half a second and just restart a couple things.
Sure.
Okay.
But I am.
She's just
here.
covering up her swearing like a sailor.
I
do what you
cover
gotta
that up.
Yeah. I did pillow talk. All right. So yes, we are at the start of the round, and it is Sean's turn.
I'm gonna go bite it.
Okay,
That's a choice.
that is choice. Well, you know what to do or what you're doing, so have at it.
The number
25. It probably would have taken you 2 actions. Well, you're there. 1, 2.
And then I bite it.
Actually, only 1 action, so
nice.
you could get over there. You'd have 2 actions. All right, and you're going for an unarmed strike.
Because I'm biting it.
Yep, a 10 does indeed hit it.
Nice. I take a big bite out of it.
You too. So I'm going to.
How does it taste?
Well, I'm going to tell you here in a second.
As long as it's not lime, that's the worst flavor of Jello.
I agree.
I imagine it's like a blue raspberry or something based off the color.
I'm not a big blue raspberry fan, but I get why some people like it.
I'm okay with blue raspberry.
I could do blue raspberry. Or it's blueberry.
I don't know if I would be
I like the
okay.
grapes,
All right,
the
sorry with that,
purples,
guys.
the good ones. Oranges, those are good.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah. I'm just
Is it my turn or is it still Sean?
It's still Sean's. I'm just trying to pull up some information here.
So, you know what flavor of Jello I don't think I've ever seen, and I think it's probably a good thing. It's coconut flavored. It would be gross.
No.
All right.
I don't mind coconut flavor, but I don't like things with like shredded coconut on it. I don't want to like eat fiber, you know?
I'll see.
I'm not a fan. But the only time I will avoid coconut flavoring.
See, I love coconut, but not coconut flavoring so much.
I hate coconut.
So you just like eating fiber.
I just like eating coconut. Yeah.
a coconut cream instant
It's-
pudding and
honestly,
pie
it's
jello.
different
Oh,
in
God.
India. Like, there's just like culturally, the consumption of coconuts in India is just different.
All right. So Sean,
so I have a very different relationship with it.
Sean, you've got 1 action remaining.
I bite it again.
Okay.
That's what you do in India with coconuts.
Sean is cocoa nuts.
All right. That is a miss.
Hey.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Sula.
I'm gonna go and try to hack it.
Okay.
So first is my movement, and that'll get me.
It's chili
Actually-
flavored.
Yeah, it is spicy.
And then I'm gonna rage.
Was that 2 actions worth of movement?
No, just the one. Unless we're counting the door as a thing.
Okay.
If we count the door, it's 2. If we don't, it's 1.
Okay.
So am I at 1 or 2? Only because if I'm at 1, then I'll rage and attack. If I'm at 2, then I'll just.
You
rage.
would have been at 2, so you might want to rage and
So
attack.
just rage then and 1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have it targeted.
I do not. Give it the reminder. Amazing. Love that frame.
Wow.
Not supposed to do that.
Okay. So, well, you rolled a crit fail. You miss. So that's it for that.
So, how many ones were you planning on rolling tonight? Just curious.
I don't know. All of them.
right.
All the ones.
It is now the cube's turn, and it just goes onto the 2 of you. You are both engulfed. Which
Make that noise again, John. That was great.
All right. Okay. So
As an intimidation tactic, I yell out, "Yeah, put me in your mouth, Cube Daddy."
All right, so
See
both
if it
of you,
runs away.
why don't both of you give me a reflex save to try to get out of here? If you don't want to be engulfed by the gelatinous cube.
No, I do not.
I rolled an 8.
That is not enough. Sula.
Yeah, give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Reflex save. Where is that on my sheet?
Oh,
no, I found it. Found it. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Is that enough or no?
That will be enough. Give me 1 second, as I'm just gonna. There we go. So that's the whole thing for engulfed. And I did that. All right. So Sula, basically, you can choose to be shoved out into like a square. So like the one that's directly behind Sean, you could choose to be pushed out into that square instead of being engulfed by this thing. Yep. And Sean's adding his status effects.
Yeah, how do I, so can I just move?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you. If it doesn't, let me, there you go. Yeah. Yep, you could go that way or, yep. That'll work.
Can I go this way?
Nope, because that would be going through it. So you basically go out like the closest side. So it either would have been like diagonally behind Sean or where you went to would have been pretty much your only options. So
okay.
All right. However, so Sean, you're gonna take. Hang on. I just need to. Okay. I'm just gonna roll this damage. Yeah, 2d6 acid damage. I can't target you, but that's okay. So take your damage there, Sean.
It's tooken.
It is tooken. All right, and then it still has one action.
Oh no.
And it's going to try to. It kind of whops with its face towards you there, Sula, and it's going to try to hit you. Let me just target. All right, it just hits. And, all right, and then so Sula, you will take 4 damage. So click that damage, and then I just need to look at something. Yep, and then roll me a Fortitude save, Sula. Oh, and Sean, you also need to roll me a Fortitude save.
You got it.
Because you both are also subject to its paralysis effect, possibly.
Oh, I did really good.
So
I got a 26.
you said fort save?
Fort.
Yep, Fortitude save. Yep, Sean, you're good. And Sula, you're great as well. So that's it for its turn.
We rolled double 26s.
You did. Dabra, you're up.
Oh, Jiminy. So I think I'm going to cast Produce Flame.
Ooh, okay.
And chuck it at him.
Okay.
That's a 24.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll your click for your damage with that. All right. So it's only going to take the 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But I'm gonna